What's up, guys? I am back, and iOS 15 is just a month away. And as always, we are going to discuss every single feature coming with this update. Now, if you guys are new here, you should know that we have been doing this from quite some time now, and we have a very good track record. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive right in and talk about all the confirmed features coming in iOS 15. So to kick things off, notifications are going to see one of the biggest change with iOS 15. So basically we will have a new preference where you can set your notifications based upon what you're doing. So you're driving, sleeping or doing anything else. You will have notifications delivered in a different manner for all of those activities. So we will have the option to choose our own preference and there will be inline replies for each of those preferences. But all of this is going to be based upon a new lock screen. Now this is just a concept of how it can look, but again it's not the actual version, but we will see a brand new lock screen with iOS 15 that will bring a new way to deliver notifications, and maybe, just maybe, we'll have these tiny icons to quickly launch our preferred application. Now moving on, your iPhone is gonna get a brand new control center based upon Mac OS Big Sur in iOS 15. Now this is just a concept, but the actual one is going to be similar to this one. We will have the ability to move all these controls around anywhere we want, unlike the control center, and we'll be able to edit them right here instead of the settings app. So there's going to be a full redesign because the last time we had one, it was in iOS 11, and with iOS 15, we'll finally have a new control center. Now iOS 14 brought one of the biggest changes to our home screens by introducing widgets. Now as amazing as these are, they are pretty limited. I mean, they just show you information, and as soon as you click on them, they just open the application without doing anything else. So iOS 15 is going to bring interactive widgets where you can do things with the widgets instead of just going inside the application. So basically we will have some functionality like changing the track or playing the music or pausing it, or simply taking a quick note with a notes widget on the home screen without going inside the application. Now again, we don't know which applications will get this, but it is coming to some extent. But the biggest news is for iPad OS users, because with iPad OS 15, you'll finally have the ability to place a widget anywhere on the home screen, which was not available up until now. So you'll be able to place a widget anywhere you want on the home screen of your iPad in iPad OS 15, which is a great news for all the iPad users. Now iMessage is also going to get a bunch of changes with iOS 15, basically to compete with WhatsApp. Now in iOS 14, we also got a ton of changes like inline replies, and there were categorization for all the messages like your transaction messages, your junk, all of that. But with iOS 15, Apple is going to focus more on privacy because WhatsApp had that fiasco a few months ago regarding data privacy and data stealing. So Apple wants to make sure that they position iMessage as a better product and competitor for WhatsApp, basically focusing on privacy and data stealing. I'm pretty sure in the presentation they will identify and actually say this, that how secure iMessage is. And over the years we have seen how amazingly iMessage fits in the whole ecosystem. So all of this is great news. Now talking about privacy, iOS 15 is going to see a lot of privacy improvements over iOS 14. Now iOS 14 was a big step up, but iOS 15 is going to take it even further. So basically there's going to be a new section showing you which application is collecting what kind of information and how they're getting it. So you'll have a full report of all of that in that very setting right on your phone to better analyze and understand how they get your information. Now iOS 14 was the first time that we were able to select a default application. So basically you were able to select a default browser, mail client, or even a music app. So whenever you play music or click on a link, that default app will be open, but it still is pretty limited to only 3 or 4 options and 3 or 4 applications. So basically iOS 15 is going to extend that to other things like, a default calendar, a default photo client, and all of that. Now we still don't know which applications will be getting this, but there are going to be more default applications to choose from in iOS 15, which will be a pretty interesting move. Now, as amazing as Siri is, it still is far behind the competition, and iOS 15 is going to address that with some improvements. Now, there have been some talks of an offline mode for Siri, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. So basically an offline mode will allow you to make phone calls, send messages, set an alarm or set a reminder, or even look something up from the dictionary without having internet. But again, that hasn't been confirmed, but there are some reports that Siri is gonna be more smarter and will actually give you proper information instead of just giving you Safari links. So there will be improvements for Siri in iOS 15 and also for the Shortcuts app, because iOS 14 was a great update for them because everyone made their own icons, their own themes, and there was a lot of functionality that was unlocked with iOS 14, and Apple will improve on that in iOS 15, providing you more functionality. So all of that is gonna be amazing for iOS 15. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of you wanna know which devices will get iOS 15 and which won't. So basically everything from iPhone 7 and 7 Plus will get the update, but the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, and the iPhone SE first generation won't be making the cut because for one, they're too old now and they were suffering in iOS 14, and I don't think Apple is gonna continue them with iOS 15. So everything from iPhone 7 and 7 Plus above will get the update. So all in all, if you have any of these devices, it's a great news. Now this one is easy because iOS 15 is coming for the developers on the 7th of June, and by then we will know every single thing about that update. Now for the public release, it is gonna be in the 3rd or the 4th week of September, so still far away, but if you want to, you can test the public beta versions, which will drop next month. So that is pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up, and stay tuned for more because a lot of iOS 15 coverage is coming really soon, so stay tuned, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.